Hey everybody, Carl Diffenderfer here. How are you doing today? I want to spend some time with you. This is actually a spot that I get to sit sometimes and just spend time coaching people. I know that sounds crazy, right? And the reason I get to sit in this spot is that um, as a coach, I can pretty much coach from anywhere. I've gotten to coach people from airplanes, I've gotten to coach people from sitting on the beach, going golfing. It's great. But today I want to talk to you about how do we find freedom in our business? How do we find the freedom to be able to run our business um, and really be successful with that? Now, I'm going to rewind many years. I was maybe 25, 30 years old, and I'm spending some time, actually, it was probably about 25. I was reading a book called The E-Myth, Revisited by Michael Gerber. And in that book, he lays out the foundation of how to build a business that runs without you. And so as I read that book, I was like, man, that's what I want to do. And so as the years went by, I worked at that. And when I was at the age of 32, I was able to sell my first business. And really, the business ran without me. It was great. Working, I don't know, 20, 25 hours a week, spending time on the golf course. But ultimately, from that, it began the season of me really just wanting to help other business owners. And here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to help business owners really find that freedom in their business so that they could do the things that God's called them to do. And so here's the key. I'm going to get to the punch here, all right? I know you're waiting for. How do we find freedom in our business? A lot of business owners, and this is what I messed up with for years, I worked harder to make more. But eventually I got to the spot where I couldn't work any harder. I was working as hard as I could. And then I began to say, okay, well, what do I need to do? And I figured out that I needed to have the internal motto inside myself that I was going to work less and make more. As I did that, I was able to build the systems and processes that supported my business, that enabled me to be able to truly begin to disconnect from my business. See, if your business depends on you, then you're not building a business that runs by itself. Duh, right? And so, how do you begin to build the systems and processes, the duplicatable systems that will work the same way every time? Now, a lot of business owners are doing too much. They have too many services that they provide, and so it really limits their ability to be able to do that. If they can do it, it's because they have enough team members that know all the little nuanced areas that they know so well. And from that, then they don't realize this, but they're actually creating a business that actually increases in value. See, a lot of business owners will take the net profit of a business and say, okay, this is my paycheck. But that's actually not the right way to go. It's actually really hurts your business. And the reason for that is that if you have a business that you're paying yourself a salary in, then when you go to replace yourself and you still have net profit on top of that, well, now you actually have a business that's actually worth something. Before that, you're just paying yourself out of the net profit. And so as a business owner grows their business, and anybody that has a multi-million-dollar business knows this, but as you grow your business, you begin to create the ability for you to be able to step out. That's your goal. I'm going to build the systems, automate, delegate, eliminate. I'm going to do those three things inside my business to create the freedom. And then from that, I'm going to increase the value of my business and also be able to do things that I love doing, traveling and spending time with my family and helping serve God's kingdom, whatever it is that you want to do. And so if you would like to figure out how to do this better for yourself, because here's the deal, we all get tunnel vision. We all get stuck in our own way, right? And so if you want to figure out how to do this for yourself, then you're going to need to have somebody from an outside perspective say, hey, did you see that you're doing this over here? Have you thought about changing this? That's what we do as coaches. That's why we're so valuable. That's why people see 400% return on their coaching. I know it sounds crazy. Like people are like, why would I pay you so much money to be able to help me? But then when they see the actual growth that they get through their business, it's profound. So if you're wanting to say, man, how do I build a business that runs by itself to create freedom for me in my life? Reach out to me. I'm happy to just brainstorm with you, show you some of the ways and tricks that you can start to implement right now in your business. And then from that, you'll see the invaluable effect that coaching can have for you in your world. Okay, we'll talk to you real soon. Blessings. Stay strong. There's many, many people out there that are struggling right now. Stay strong in your walk with the Lord. Spend time with him so that you can serve others and be a great impact for God's kingdom. We'll talk to you real soon. Take care.